Good evening, you're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. His Excellency, the Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, discusses issues and the latest developments in the region with His Excellency, the Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister. Water service returns to the governorates of South and North Sharqiya after fixing the main pipeline. And the private sector allocates 6 million Omani riyals to support social responsibility programs and initiatives. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Excellency Yusuf bin Alawi bin Abdullah, Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, discussed the regional issues and the latest developments witnessed in the area with His Excellency Dr. Abbas Araghchi, the Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister currently visiting the Sultanate. During the meeting, they also reviewed the bilateral relations between the two countries and exchanged points of views in a number of issues. With the aim to support purchasing devices and equipment for vocational college for the marine sciences at Al-Kabura and Salalah Vocational College, the Ministry of Manpower signed 2 cooperation programs with Oman LNG Development Foundation. The agreement mentioned to fund Luban ship preparing projects affiliated to Al-Kabura Vocational College for marine sciences, as well as prepare Automotive Technology Engineering Department at Salalah Vocational College. His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Nasser Al Bakri, Minister of Manpower, signed the agreement, and from the company side it was signed by Khalid bin Abdullah Al Masen, the CEO of Oman LNG Development Foundation. Water service returned to the governorates of South and North Sharqiya after it was affected by the weather condition last week. The Public Authority for Water (DIAM) stated that the water service reached to the houses after completing the work of the alternative pipe, indicating that it will work during the upcoming period to take a number of procedures to discover the reasons led to this problem and will work to reduce the impacts of such condition. It is worth mentioning that the authority, in cooperation with the governmental and civil bodies, continue to provide public and private units and houses with water through water tankers. The Royal Oman Police and the Public Authority for Civil Defense and the ambulance continued their efforts to search for the members of the Asian family missing in the wilaya of Wadi Bani Khalid in the governorate of North Sharqiya. The family was swept away by the flooding wadis in the area of Makal during the trough of low pressure which affected the Sultanate recently. Due to ROP's efforts for the 9th consecutive day have resulted in finding the bodies of 4 members of the family, while 2 members are still to be found. Search teams affiliated to Royal Oman Police and Public Authority for Civil Defense and ambulance, with the help of rescue dogs, are still searching day and night to find the missing. The search teams within the past 9 days combed an area of 30 square kilometers, and still an area of 10 square kilometers are left to sweep. More than 6 million Omani riyals were allocated by private sector companies to support social responsibility programs and initiatives. The Information Technology Authority conducted programs to gather donations and deliver them to 27 charitable associations and bodies. More details in the following report by Saleh bin Alfan Al-Rahbi.
More than 6 million Omani riyals have been allocated by private sector companies this year to social responsibility programs and initiatives, which are dedicated to supporting small and medium enterprises, education, restoration of mosques and houses, construction of hospital units, providing medical equipment to the medical sector, and supporting sports activities.
Kim Jiram has started Ishraka. And with Ishraka, we have focused in 3 pillars. One is community well-being, We look after the women's empowerment, local majlises, mosques, whatever the people need in the local communities. Secondly, we have education. We look after all the schools' requirements and in every community. And the third one is health. And in health, we look after all the local clinics and service providers for the health in those communities.
Social responsibility programs of the local and international private sector companies contribute to promoting the social, economic, cultural, and youth development in the Sultanate.
These initiatives are actually returned back to the organizations and the private sector, I mean the companies who are investing in CSR, in creating a loyalty between and the trust between the society and the organizations. In addition to that, the organizations get respect from the people, so they can also encourage a lot of talent people, create the loyalty within their staff in this organization.
The Information Technology Authority is one of the entities that has conducted programs in this field through its awareness campaign in electronic fundraising and delivering the funds to 27 charitable societies. These activities coincide with the holy month of Ramadan, where social responsibility and voluntary and charity programs are in full swing in the country. For the Sultanate of Oman Television, Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi, Muscat.
Still to come in our news bulletin. IBRI charity team launches a campaign to distribute reflective vests for the cyclists in the governorate of Dhahira. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. With the aim to develop specialized skills of youth and provide them with practical experience for labor market, the Omani Authority for Partnership for Development launched the second edition of the International Training Program. This edition aimed to present specialized training for 24 participants from the graduates in international companies. During this period, training level in the targeted institutions and the program benefit level will be evaluated for the upcoming years. The IBRI charity team affiliated to the Social Development Committee launched a social initiative through a campaign to distribute reflective vests to the cyclists in the governorate of Dhahira. The campaign aimed to spread awareness in public places and meeting with cyclists in addition to make them aware of the dangers of cycling without reflective vests. During the campaign, the team, in cooperation with the Command of Royal Oman Police in Dhahira Governorate, distributed more than 1,000 reflective vests to the cyclists. 168 projects of small and medium-sized enterprises organized by Dar Al-Ata Association has witnessed a huge number of visitors at Oman Convention and Exhibition Center. More details in the following report by Abdullah bin Ahmed Al-Rubai.
Thousands of people visited Small and Medium Enterprises exhibition held at Oman Convention Center organized by Dar Al-Ata. The 3 Ramadan nights of Small and Medium Enterprises exhibition has witnessed one of the most exciting shopping experience thanks to the Dar Al-Ata for organizing this exhibition, where the entrance fee will go to get Eid clothes for needy families. The exhibitions, which was participated by over 168 SMEs projects, offered a wide range of products such as cosmetics, leather handbags, jewelry, perfumes and daily dresses for kids and adults, and a huge varieties of abayas. Visitors and thousands, especially female, have enjoyed the variety of abayas, and many have managed to get items of their choice for Eid al-Fitr.
Nice event, very well organized. Good to see that Omani women, they are very active in this event as well. It's a pity because we could see more clothes. I would love to see different creativity, but it was wonderful, especially thank to the organization and thank for the government.
The exhibition had a special corner for food and drinks of various fruits, juices and sweets too, as well as kids' corner for their entertainment. Abdullah bin Ahmed al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television, Oman Convention and Exhibition Center, Muscat.
Here are the Ramadan times for tomorrow. Fajr prayers at 3:56 a.m. and Maghrib prayers at 6:52 p.m. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Excellency, the Minister responsible for Foreign Affairs, discusses issues and the latest developments in the region with His Excellency, the Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister. Water service returns to the governorates of South and North Sharqiya after fixing the main pipeline. And the private sector allocates 6 million Omani riyals to support social responsibility programs and initiatives. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the studios and the newsroom, it's good night.